Okay, Maurice, can you hear me? Am I audible to you that far? Here. Here's the request to all of you, please settle down. And another request is to put your phones on silent mode. Because distractions will always be there. But how to wean yourself out of those distractions is an exercise, a spiritual exercise for yourself. Thank you, Mr. Joshi and Mr. Choksi, for the very delighting visions. Vision is an integral part. Singing, music is such an integral part of a person's inner evolution that it has always been used as an instrument by all the masters throughout the world. And especially when it has come to the Bhakti movement in India, music has played a very important role. From the south to the Himalayas, the Bhakti literature is almost strung together everywhere by the music. Music not only joins people, but also integrates and joins even the broken hearts. And when that music is infused with the Lord's name, it is indeed a great medicine. As I had said, that the last few days that we have to now, one of the greatest characters, not only just of Ramayana, but for the entire history of mankind. Which shines forth is Bharata. Very often, when the sun, it is a fact, when the sun shines, other sources of light lose their existence, significance. So also it does happen. In presence of something so noble, someone so auspicious as Bhagavan Shri Rama, everything in the world just loses its significance. A person may be very proud about the qualities and his achievements, his noble virtues, but let him for a moment consider all his achievements, compare his noble virtues against Rama. If you really want a measuring rod, a measure to see your achievements, to measure a standard to measure your qualities and noble virtues about which a person is so proud of. Let him measure it against Shri Rama. And he will find that whatever he thinks is an achievement and, on which the ego seems to be gloating, a little donation is made and the person feels he has almost got a license to rule the heaven. A little help is rendered and the person feels that the whole world is obliged. He has obliged them all. He expects the other person to constantly remember him as if by giving a job or helping him maybe come and migrate to America, he has, indebted him for lifetime. Look at that. And I will just give you this little example. Vibhishana is kicked out of Lanka. And unfortunately we have, why call it unfortunately, we have this very beautiful two sides to look at. One is Rama's love for his brothers, whether it is Lakshmana or Bharata or Shatrugna. Rama's respect and devotion for his mothers, whether it is Kaikeyi herself. In fact, after Dasharatha's demise, when the whole entourage comes to see Rama, meet him in Chitrakoot, the first person whose feet Bhagwan Ram touches is Kaikeyi. Here is Rama, here is Ravana. On having given a good advice to Ravana, when Vibhishana says, Ravana, having abducted Rama's wife, you have not done a great thing. This is not something noble, this is not something good. We already have seen something as a specimen of Rama's messenger coming to Lanka. And when you have set his tail on fire, nothing happened to him. Lanka got burnt. So we already are at the receiving end and we know what may happen. Why are you putting the entire population of Lanka at risk just for the satisfaction of your ego? Just so that you can appease your senses, so that you can satisfy your insatiable passion. You want the whole Lanka and everybody to suffer. Ravana for Ravana, making everyone pay the price for his glorification of the ego, for his satisfaction of the senses. Ravana does not feel that it is a big price. He is ready to sacrifice everyone for that sake, including his own sons, children, people who have trusted him. And when Vibhishana gives him that advice, Ravana is not only annoyed, Ravana feels this is Vibhishana's betrayal. Because Vibhishana should be supporting Ravana. Instead, Vibhishana is making Ravana hear something that he does not want to hear. Ravana does not want to hear his ego not being praised anywhere. He wants the praises to his ego. That everybody around him should be worshipping that ego. And therefore, in that court, Ravana kicks Vibhishana in the head. When Vibhishana puts his head down on that stool, the pedestal for the foot, on the footrest, and Vibhishana says, "Now listen to me, this is my only request. As a brother, as your younger brother, this is the only thing that I want to ask, and if you want to do something for me, just return Sita back to Rama." Rama's army is already waiting over there on the other side. The bridge is built across on the ocean. You thought that your city is formidable, but they have proven that it is not so. And Rama has come not with an army, well-equipped, trained soldiers. All that he has is just the Vanaras. Don't think this is ordinary. Ravana is angry. He kicks Vibhishana and he says that you are a traitor. You have no place in Lanka. You should be going away. And Vibhishana is made to leave. He is abolished from Lanka. His citizenship is taken away. Vibhishana has no place to go. Vibhishana says, I go to Rama. And he is not sure that how he is going to be received. Because after all, Vibhishana is coming from the Shatru Paksha, from the enemy's camp. How is Rama going to receive him? And when this news comes that here is Vibhishana who has been abolished by Ravana, and he has come to meet Rama. Vibhishana comes with no gifts. Vibhishana comes with no advantages. Accepting Vibhishana is only going to be a liability. And when Vibhishana comes, the first thing that Rama does is makes him sit right next to him. A person who is so badly hurt, insulted, dishonored, is honored immensely. Bhagavan Rama makes him sit next to him. In this world, people are hurt. They are already wounded. How much more wounds do we want to inflict on people? If we can't do anything else, does not matter. Don't even talk to people. But let us not at least hurt more. Let us not create more misery. If we can't create more happiness. Makes Vibhishana sit next to him. He tells Lakshmana, go bring the jal, the water of all the ocean, because all the rivers have Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, all of them have fallen into the ocean. Bring that. And he announces pouring that water on Vibhishana's head. He says, I announce Vibhishana as the king of Lanka. Vibhishana has not even asked for anything. He thought that he was just coming to Rama only as a refugee. Rama may accept, Rama may not accept, but forget accepting, forget making him a refugee, giving him a status, saying that here I am somebody who is obliging you. Rama says, take the whole kingdom of Lanka. If at all we are very proud of our achievements and that what we have given to people, just compare it to Sri Rama's giving. And we will find that what we have given and what we can give is so little. And